Hello YouTube, this is Sinkay 101 back on SGN today, and sorry that I'm still not in my full groove of things with videos, but as you know, if you watched the return video I made, then you'll still know I'm still getting into the hang of things again. But today I'm going to do a different kind of video. I've never done World of Warcraft on my channel that I can really think of. I really don't think I have. So I thought today, because I am an avid player of World of Warcraft. I've been playing it since Burning Crusade, for those of you who don't know that, which is probably all of you, because I never really mention it. But I do play World of Warcraft a lot, and if you are a World of Warcraft fan, this is targeted at you. If you're just an SGN fan, this is targeted at you. If you don't like WoW or SGN or whatever, or maybe you just like listening to my commentary, which there are some of you, apparently, that do enjoy my commentary. This is targeted at all of you, so yeah, because I'm still getting to work on my new stuff. Anyway, let's get to the point. If you do play World of Warcraft, you do know, or if you don't play at the moment, you just are into it, you may be getting back into it for the new expansion, Warlords of Draenor. If you can see my mouse, I don't know if it's recording that. You'll know that 6.0.2, the patch, was released, and this was like the patch, big changes. And today I'm just going to go over the changes for you guys because I have nothing else to do. Okay, so first of all, let's jump right into it. You'll notice here, this is my character, my level 90, and it's a Blood Elf. Many of you will know about the character models. Well, this is not one of the character models currently available. Blizzard has not specifically stated when this is going to be done. They just noted it will not be done on launch, probably. Now, there's been speculation of people saying it'll be unveiled at BlizzCon, which in my opinion would be a good idea because, you know, that just seems like everyone wants to know the Blood Elf. If you play WoW, you know the Blood Elf is a really loved race of the Horde. It's like the pretty elf, quote unquote. Everyone's got one on the Horde, just about. And if you don't, you'll probably end up with one when they redo the model. And so yeah, the Blood Elves themselves has not been redone yet. I am personally a little pissed about that for different reasons I'm not going to get into. But it is what it is. Now, you'll notice I have a bunch of Blood Elves. And then the one Panda, which they didn't change either. They did not change the Goblins, the Worgen, or the Panda for various reasons. Main reason, the Pandaren, I don't know texture sizes very well, but as far as I know, the Pandaren was as high of a texture size as their engine could handle. And so they pretty much just updated all the characters to be that texture size, and the Goblin and Worgen, they aren't exactly the Panda. Texture size and model joints and stuff, you know, their bones, they have more bone mesh and stuff. The Worgen and Goblin, not exactly what the Panda is, but very close, not needing an update, you know, they still look good as they are. So, I got another Blood Elf here. There's the Goblin. They look good as they are. They don't really need an update, you know, so they didn't really touch them. And this is a male Panda. Now, what I'm getting at here, I will give you a glimpse before we go into all the models that have been changed. Here is one that has been changed, a troll I have, and if you do play WoW, you will notice a very big difference. I will actually, when we do this, I will put a side-by-side view, or when we're looking into the characters, I will put a side-by-side so you can get a glimpse at all the characters, what their before and after is. Alright, now before we jump into looking at all those models, I will also point out there is a new button here. Now, what is this button? Exactly what it says right there. Restore deleted character. It is a feature where now, if you delete a character, instead of before, if you did delete a character, I have done this in the past, you can hit up Blizzard with a GM ticket, or call them if you really needed to. And they could usually restore your character depending on the time of which you deleted it and how many deletes you've had since then. Well, this new feature allows you to instantly restore it. I think I deleted one recently. Let's see if I can bring it back. Yep, there he is. There is Nazik, a deleted Death Knight, which is really surprising because I deleted him a long time ago. But that is a character I deleted, not the most recent one I've deleted, but that is one. Now, the way it works, I think the character stays in their database for so long, unless it's, I'm guessing 60, considering he was over 60. I think it's level 60 or above, it's permanently in their database. You can always restore it anytime. Okay. But anyway, that's just a new feature. I thought it was kind of cool. Nothing changed with the realm list or anything. Nothing about that. Let's go look at what you're probably most interested in, the model changes. Alright. First, I'll go through humans. Humans, humans, humans. I will quickly do a side-by-side view here of a generic human from before and after for that, and then there's the new female. Okay, now I'm not going to put the pictures in when I do the little thing here. We're going to take a look at some options for customization. So, skin color is pretty much the same, you know, but let's get into the most the most defining detail, their face. Their face is very unique in this version. The humans, in my opinion, look very much different than they used to, especially after you see the before and after. That's probably a big example. As you see, the hairstyles are pretty much the same. They just updated, which what Blizzard was going for. They said they just wanted to make the updated models while still keeping the original feel of the characters. So pretty much they didn't want to change them a lot. They just wanted to make them look better, which I respect that. And then we'll do a female here real quick, just some options, make her a different color. Here are all some different face options here. Get a little glimpse of all those faces. Yeah. Hairstyles, all the same. Guessing I never really had a human female. Didn't really play any humans because I don't play Alliance much. Hair colors, piercings, I guess you wanted piercings. Now for some before and afters of a dwarf. A dwarf. The dwarfs, in my opinion, are a major upgrade. There's a dwarf. Male and female. The females, in my opinion, look really nice. They, in my opinion, no offense to anyone who loves dwarfs, but in my opinion, I keep saying in my opinion, the female was very unappealing in previous versions. Let's do some things here, some options. Get some different faces. You know, hairstyles, colors, facial hairs, all the same. Pretty much, there's not much reason they didn't really change the characters. They just made them better looking. I mean, literally, your character will still resemble his old self. He'll just look better while doing it. And then we'll get some females here. Some hairstyles. Some hair colors, not big of a thing. Piercings, if you wanted to. That last one, look at all those piercings on here. Yeah. Night Elf, this one, just a sec. I had to gather my thoughts, and yeah. But this one I kind of have some complaints about, along with some other people. And first of all, let's do it before and after. Male, female. Okay, main complaints, let's get into it. You won't notice this right away. It's mainly a lot of different faces. Now, are you seeing what I'm talking about? If you're not, I'll point it out. You won't really see it. Around their eyes. When I turn him, he's fine. And you'll notice a protrusion coming out of his eye. That kind of bothers me, and I don't know what it is, but it's with all Night Elves. But yeah, another thing I'm kind of disliking about the Night Elves, so their new really slender look. Like, they were slender before, but now they are like super slendery, which isn't a big thing, but it's kind of strange. I don't know. I think they could have done a bit of a better job on the Night Elf is all I'm saying, but it's a Night Elf. They look good either way, I guess. Females, my bone to pick here. I really don't think the females look all too different. Now, yes, don't flip out. Is a noticeable difference. I mean, yes, the texture's higher res, but I mean, generically, they really didn't look bad before. You know what I mean? They really didn't look bad at all. So right now, they kind of still resemble the original female Night Elf to me. I don't know. But there you go. There's a Night Elf. Take a look at the gnomes. Major difference with the gnomes. Big difference because the gnomes looked really derpy originally. Here's a male. And then a female. Female gnomes, oh my god, major difference. Okay, let's take a look at some customizations. Okay, skin colors, obviously. I don't even know why I'm showing you that. Everyone knows that. Phases here. You got some different faces. Leave it on that one, I guess. Hairstyles, pretty much the same. They just higher detail. That one kind of looks a little strange compared to the original. Really strange hairstyle there. Not liking that. I really took a look at these till now, but hair colors, facial hairs, all the same. You'll also notice, I haven't been pointing this out, their facial hair moves a lot now. They put some really good animation on that. And let's take a look at some females. Can make some cute little gnomes now. Let's try. Let's got that. Let's leave it at that. Got some hairstyles going on here. Hair colors, earrings, all the same. Next, the Draenei. Very big change with the Draenei as well. I personally hated the Draenei before the patch, and now I wouldn't mind having one. Which there's another race that is the exact same way, which we'll get into in a minute. Here's the male and the female. Alright, so let's take a look. First of all, if you have played a Draenei before, you will notice the rings look kind of strange. They do to me anyway. But it doesn't look bad. Skin colors, obviously. Faces. Major difference in their faces. They really look defined. And here, I'm going to point out, the orcs and the Draenei, in my opinion, probably have the most major changes. My opinion on that is probably because Warlords of Draenor is focusing on the Draenei and the orcs. So, sorry if I sounded weird when I said that, but I just wanted to get my point out there. I mean, that's probably why they're the most defining ones, because the game's all about them. So, keep that in mind. Not many facial options for them. Facial. Not really too much difference with their faces. Hairstyles, hair colors, horn styles. There you go. Alright, we're going to ignore the Worgen Goblin Pandaren because they didn't change. Orcs. Here's a male. Here's a female. The orcs, in my opinion, are one of my favorites, actually, of the changes. And the funny part is, I don't even play orcs on the Horde. I really didn't play anyone but a Blood Elf, because they were like the best looking ones. But now I really wouldn't mind playing an orc, and if it didn't cost money, of course, I would totally, or if it didn't cost as much as it did, I was totally considering actually switching some of my Blood Elves over to orcs, because they don't look that bad anymore. They really don't, and it's really nice. I especially like how you can actually get the stubble going on here now. It's kind of cool. So yeah, let's do some female orcs. Female orcs are way better looking too. And I especially love how all the characters see their eyes. They actually have eyes now. It's not just like plastered images on their face. It looks really nice. Oh, there's no point in showing hair color if you're not going to have any hair. Let's do that. Yeah, piercings. Obviously all the same. I'm trying to go quickly through these so we can get all these features in one video. I'm already prolonged this over the models. Here's a male. And a female. Yep. Take a look at some customization here. Skin color. Faces. All kinds of different faces you can go in here. What's up with the real weird kink thing he's got going on with his head? That's not permanent stuck on there, just saying. I don't know why that's there. That's probably a feature, huh? Yeah. So, all the features you can go in here. Look at that. All kinds of different customizations, especially you got some nice thing going on back here with their bones. Something really interesting about them. Their bones are really sticking out all over the place. And almost forgot the female. And sorry if these are really quick. If you really want a more in-depth detail, this is live now. It's not beta thing that you see these. And some of them are on the website you can take a look at. But I'm just trying to quick get through here because we got a lot more features to go over. This, along with the thing where I said I'd play the Draenei, I really wouldn't mind it now. The Tauren are the others. Here's a male. And a female. Now, before, I really despised the Tauren. That's why I have a troll druid. Like, I used to have a Tauren druid, but I actually changed him into a troll because I couldn't stand the look of the Tauren originally. They looked hideous, in my opinion. And, now, even though they resemble a very cartoony cow now, I really don't mind them. They look really nice, in my opinion. I would really love to have one. And yeah, it's just really interesting how they've done these characters over so well to make them look so nice compared to what they used to be. Especially the females. I think the female Tauren kind of cute now, you know? It's got that really nice happy look going on. They look more peaceful, I thought, because the Tauren, if you watch in the original trailer and stuff, cinematic, they're kind of peaceful people. And originally, they just looked really brutal and like they really wanted to murder. That's not what they were all about. Here's a male. And a female. I still think the female trolls are ugly. Sorry if you enjoy female trolls, but I personally don't like their look still. I don't like the male trolls either, though. I just don't. Mainly because the tusks have to be there. Some faces, not as many with them. Got some hairstyles. Keep them going with that mohawk. That troll hawk. Yep. And tusks. The part I hate about all these trolls. Yeah. And then let's do some females. Good at their faces. They don't look that bad. I mean, they look a lot better than they did. But yeah, I never really liked the trolls to start with. Tusks. And I really wish we could go over the blood elves, but they have not changed a bit. Literally. Like, they're the same as they have been. No change there yet. But I am very eager to see what it will be. Okay, time to get into some in-game features, so I'm going to pop on my level 90 here. And for those of you who enjoy this video, leave a comment, drop a like, all that. And if you did enjoy this video, I would be more than happy to do more. Where am I? I have no idea. Let's bounce out of here. We're in Outlands for unknown reasons. Drop a like if you enjoy my Outlands full set here. Going, preparing for Warlords of Draenor with some classic Outlands gear. Yeah. So if you want to see some more of this, I am actually probably going to do a release day video on Warlords as well. So let's get over here. First feature about 6.0.2, if you saw Azeroth choppers and you logged in between the time they were doing that and your Horde, I thought there was an Alliance version. I'm pretty sure there still is, but it's not out yet if there is. First thing, the new mount they added, which is currently exclusive to Horde. A chopper for the Horde. Pretty cool looking. Here's the animation it does when you do a little special thing. Very cool. Okay, that's not really a feature, that's just something cool I wanted to show off. Next, notice the quests thing over here. Quick quest thing has changed immensely. Not immensely, it's just changed a bit. Nothing really too special. Something you won't notice that is a feature, there's been a lot of power removals from the game to make it simplified. None particularly in the rogue that I've noticed. A couple maybe. It's more noticeable in other classes, but yeah, nothing too big there. Another major feature, if you have not noticed yet, I am level 90. Check out my HP bar, and I will do some attacks for you. I am gear score 540. I do a decent amount of damage, generally. But what I'm trying to get at here is they have lowered the numbers down to earth. Now, that is not a bad thing. Don't freak out. They've balanced out the whole game. Everything has gotten lower numbers, and they just kind of did it because obviously in Warlords they couldn't have us drop in 500 mil crits and stuff. That'd be crazy, right? So they kind of just balanced out the numbers. Nothing bad. It's a really good feature in my opinion. It's just kind of confusing at first. You might get scared, like, where'd my health go? Yeah, that's the stat squish, as they call it. Another feature. I'm trying to think of all these features because now I can't even remember them all, and I prepared for this. The map and the quest log. This is the map. This is the quest log. If you want to see your actual quests, what this does, it shows you quests that are relevant to your current area. Like, for instance, if you do that, you'll see all quests. And let's see, I want to go to that. It'll take me to that area where that quest is. So, if I was to actually be in the hinterlands, let's find the hinterlands here. It's somewhere up in here, isn't it? Yes. It will show the quest that is available there, which is kind of nice. And if you want to see them all, you hit View All Quests. You will also notice the Draenor map is available for this, along with Outland. They're both there now. Cannot go to Draenor yet, sadly. But yeah, and they got levels for all the zones. The zones are existent. You just can't access them. Now, along with that being there, you're probably wondering what happened with the Dark Portal. And I would love to show you, because yeah, I just really love the whole Dark Portal thing they're doing right now. We're going to go adventure to the Dark Portal, and while we're on our way, I'm going to make a quick stop to show you some stuff that has changed with the thing. And while we're on our way to the bank to show you this, I will also point out, if you are worried about the models, they do allow face changes at the barber shop. Along with your hairstyles, you can actually change your facial features now. Now, here's the bank. Nothing special, but if you haven't noticed yet, oh yeah, I'll point this out. Clean up bank. Clean up bags. It was organized for you. It's kind of nice. You can also right-click on your bags, or left-click, I mean, and you can assign things to bags. Really nice. Minor feature, but it's there. what I'm getting at, if you have not seen it yet, Regent Bank, which costs 100 gold to activate, but after activation you get this, which is exclusively for Regents. You have any Regents, you hit deposit, it will store them all. Like, let's just pull out a bunch of stuff for mining. Okay, it's 3, it's not a bunch. Deposit all Regents. Anything that is a Regent. Oh, look, some more stuff that were Regents apparently I had, just deposit it right in there. Real nice. It only costs 100 gold to activate, and it's there. Really nice. Okay, now to continue our trip to Blastlands, and another thing, feature-wise, they did remove reforging, I believe, so that is one thing that many people may have enjoyed. I never really did too much of it because it costs money, but yeah, it's gone, I think. Not for sure on that, don't quote me. Take a chip. The portals, I think they changed a little bit, like the look, and as you just noticed, the loading screens have changed for just general WoW. Now, if I can remember where this portal is, it's in the Cleft of the Shadow. So, we're on our way there. Another feature I'll point out, wow, this is the wrong way. My bad. When you go in here, they have removed flex rating. Please, 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 please. This is something that's been irritating me, which I will actually get into after I point out the change here. They added pre-made groups, which made a lot of people happy. I really think this should have been what Raid Finder and Dungeon Finder is. What it is, pretty much, I'm going to have to take a stop here to show you, because can't multitask. When you click on pre-made groups, you'll see all this. Now you can click on it, find a group for questing maybe, and it shows, like, see, there's someone doing, need a group for Kill Elite Quest. You click on it, and you can sign up if you want. I'm not, because I don't want to. And you can send them a message when you sign up, something optional, or you can check whatever spec you are. And then you send it, and it'll say pending, and then they have the option to decline, or if they don't decline, you'll get an invite. And if the pending just runs out, you can sign up again if you want. But yeah, what this allows, Raid Finder, as you know, is its own little thing. You can't get really good gear out of it, and it's kind of hard to get into an actual raid without a guild or something. Pre-made groups changes that. You can now go here, drop in a Siege Vorgamer, normal. Here's what irritates me. Let's see if I can find one that prove my point. Flex, 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 flex. They're calling it flex. This guy's got it right, old flex. Now, if you don't know about the changes in dungeoning with warlords, one moment. Flex was removed, as you can quite clearly see. Dungeon Finder, Scenarios, Raid Finder, pre-made groups. So you're probably wondering, well, if Flex is gone, what do you do after Raid Finder? And if you don't do raiding, you're probably wondering what I'm talking about. I'll explain. Raid Finder is where you go when you get into the raiding era to just get your gear. You start getting better gear to get geared up for in-game. Okay, well, you do Raid Finder. And then once you completed Raid Finder, which after that you would usually intentionally go to Flex Raiding, which was a bit like Raid Finder, but different. And after, you'd have to be Flex, and once you do Flex, you'll get a certain gear score. After you do so much Flex, you'll have a certain gear score, then you go to Normals. Then after you do all your Normals, you get a certain gear score and go to Heroics. Well, Flex, let me do this a simple way. Flex is now Normal, Heroic is now, or Normal is now Heroic, and Heroic is now Mythic. But people are calling it Flex, and so many people are getting confused by that, and it's really irritating me. Pretty much, the order it goes in is Raid Finder, Normal, Heroic, and Mythic. All they did was kind of back it up, so technically, Normal is Flex. If you understand that. But please stop calling it Flex. It's Normal now. It's Normal, Normal, Normal. And, let's see here. Some of these people right there. Oh wait, that's Heroic. Never mind. That's not an example. Some of these people are doing it right. There's some people in here that still want 540 gear score. 540 gear score, or 545, used to be what you would generally need to join a normal raid. And some people still follow that rule when technically not anymore. Normal is actually Flex. So you can actually run it at about 520, 525, sometimes 530. But that's generally the gear you get out of there, is the 540. So it's really irritating me that some of these people haven't caught on to the times. But that's just a little rant. But yeah. Another thing, you can join random scenario groups, anything, but a lot of the people are enjoying this legacy. Now you're probably wondering what that is. Remember the days, even a couple weeks ago if you did, you have to go in, looking for tanks, healers, and DPS for Dragon Soul, Fresh Run, PM for invite. No longer. Legacy means anything before the current. Ice Crown, Dragon Soul, Oladar, all these raids, Firelands. You can now get groups for them. I have done it. It is really nice. There's all kinds of people doing them now too. So if you really want those achievements, those mounts, those whatever, just want to do it, just want to experience it, now's your chance. And they've nerfed a lot of these raids so bad you can solo any one of them even if you wanted to. Well, Lich King and pre-Lich King. I wouldn't try Cataclysm. It's kind of difficult still, but yeah. And then custom is just for like that stuff. I didn't really mess around with custom. And along with, you can do PvP, pre-made groups, which is kind of nice, I guess, for war games and stuff. And then the challenges have changed for, what do you call it? Warlords. But I don't know much about challenges, so I won't get into that. And yeah. Also, currently, this is temporary, they have added a dungeon up until the release of Warlords called Upper Blackrock Spire, and it drops 550 gear. If you want an example, here's the only piece I've gotten from it so far. A sword that is 550. If you want some quick gear, and you're good enough, which I believe is 510 gear score to get in, run this. This will get you into Siege of Orgrimmar, late normals, early heroics, if the people will accept you. Some people will accept 550 for heroics, but generally they want 560. I don't think you need it, but yeah. So there you go. That's something that's only available up until the launch of Warlords, then that's going away. And it is just a remake of the Upper Blackrock Spire. It's really easy. Now, the next thing I'm about to show you, which is, whoops, I passed it. The Blasted Lands Dark Portal. This is also only available up until launch of Warlords. So bear in mind with this. When you teleport there, you will notice you're here. And along with you being here, where is he? Oh, he's not here because I'm zoned. Thrall is generally here. And why, you may wonder? Well, the opening of the Dark Portal reopening event is on. I will show you the Dark Portal and what it looks like. Now, if you're in the Outlands, you're probably wondering, well, if the Dark Portal changed, how do you get back? Now there's actually 2 portals beside the Dark Portal itself that you take to get to the cities. As for this, you can't actually go in the Dark Portal, is my understanding. I'm not going to try, because I'm afraid I might get attacked by these freaks who would obviously kill me. If you don't know Warlord Zayla, I believe she is in the Upper Blackrock Spire. And Iron March Commander, there is a bunch of orcs from the Iron Horde here. The Iron Horde has invaded. The Dark Portal has turned blood red. There you go. Simple enough. The Iron Horde is everywhere. Blasted Lands is actually no longer a questing zone. Well, it says it is. Wait, does it? No, it doesn't actually have a level. You can't really quest here. The camp, as you can see over there, if you can see my mouse, I really don't know if you can. That used to be an Alliance camp. It's not anymore. This place is all about the Iron Horde now. And if you do this stuff early on, you will get an achievement called the Iron Invasion, along with of the Iron Vanguard title, and you will receive a pet, which I will show you. If I can find it again. I'm trying to remember the name of that stupid thing. It's not a very cool pet, but it is a pet, nonetheless. Pet. Oh goodness, this video, I'm going to have to split it into 2 parts. Maybe, I don't know, I may upload it all as one. We'll see. Iron Starlet. That is the pet you get for completing this. It's just a little iron ball, rolls around. Makes a lot of noise. There you go. That is the Blasted Lands and the Dark Portal. Features. Stuff. Next feature, which you probably saw when I pulled out the pet, they added the toy box, which kind of stores all your toys. Now don't be confused like I was. When I first opened it, I had no toys, and I was like, where are they? You have to actually go to the character holding the toy, get the toy out of your bank or whatever, right-click on it, and then it will add it to the toy box. And then anyone can use it. And you got your toys everywhere. Everywhere you want to have them. Does it still work? Yeah, it does. Have your toys anywhere you want them. Have fun with that. It's just a toy box, kind of cool, I guess. Is whatevs to me. But yeah. Another thing, you can now do favorites. Let's do some examples. Set favorite, set favorite, set favorite, and now you can pull this button out. Say you're bored. I want a random mount. Let's mount the albino drink. Then the albino drake. And then the albino drake. And then the albino. Okay, this isn't really showing off the point. It's supposed to randomly summon one of your favorites. Apparently, it only wants to summon. Maybe it's because it's a flying mount. Let me try it with a bunch of flying mounts. Not a bunch. We'll do a couple. One more. One more. One more. That's good enough. Let's see if it'll alternate between those two. Oh yes, it will. I guess it's whichever is more convenient. They wouldn't give you a ground mount over a flying mount, obviously. Or they might. I don't know. It's still not showing up my point. It's supposed to bring out a random one every time. Obviously, it's not. Anyway, yeah. I believe that's also supposed to work for these. Maybe not. No. Okay. Anyway, in Toy Box, if you set favorites, it'll just put them on the front page. If you were to do that, it'll just, yeah, put them on the front page for you. There you go. That is another feature. Next, they have already added level 100 specs for you to take a look at. I don't know about that. They have done immense combat changes, and I don't know if you noticed when we were in Orgrimmar. Is there a way back to Orgrimmar from here? Yes, there is. Good, 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 good. The guards have all become level 100, so I would not attempt any raids on the city right now. Level 100. New level cap is coming. That's cool. I will show you the barber shop about the face thing. I don't know if the Blood Elves are allowed to do it. Oh, yes, they are. You don't like your elf? Change their face. Or you don't like the character in general. They can all do that at the barber shop now for a price. So, yeah, they did appease the players in that sense for that, I guess. Alright, next they have removed guild levels. So now if you are in a guild, it's kind of just, you have certain perks are removed and certain perks are still there. Kind of if and or. Yeah. Small feature, but it is a feature. Next feature, we are in 6.0.2. This is by the point that, of course, spoiler alert, might want to skip a little bit ahead. But yeah, this is by the point that the old war chief, gosh, Garrosh has fled into Draenor, and Vol'jin has taken the throne. Along with that, the Iron Horde has evaded Orgrimmar, and it's all good and back to normal now. Everything is all good and fine and dandy in the city. There are plenty of trolls guarding the place now, along with grunts. As you can see there, there's... oh, that was a troll the other day. Oh, and all the NPCs, of course, have been updated with the characters. Isn't that beautiful? So yeah, that's some good features. There's a corpse. I'm trying to think. I know there's more features. That was one feature. I had another feature on the tip of my tongue. If you notice, the outlines around characters are quite a bit more standy-outy of it all, if you want to call it that. Removals. Oh yeah, Black Prince Cloak. If you want the cloak and you start the questline will be available, and the cloak can still be retrieved through until the launch of Draenor. If you have not started the questline by this point, you will not be able to, though, sadly. Like you'll see, for instance, I am still on the questline, though if you have not started it by this point, you can no longer start it. But if you have, you can finish it up until the point of the launch. So there's that as a feature. And, currents, that's what I was going to get at. If there was anything that used to cost Valor or Justice, besides heirlooms, because heirlooms are currently a weird thing they're doing, I think this works for anything that does this, excluding also the Argent Crusade stuff and things like that, or things that required pieces. It now costs gold up until the launch of Draenor. It will eventually come back, but if you had Justice, you have 30 days to open your mail, and all your Valor and Justice points will be 0, and you will get a gold equivalent, which I think it's like 15 silver per one or something. I don't know how it works. I got 2,000 out of it. And they'll give you a gold equivalent, and you can buy the pieces with gold. You're probably thinking why. This does apply also to Pandora and stuff. You can get up to 520 gear just by buying it for gold if you're level 90. Want a quick way into Siege of Orgrimmar. Normals. Or late Raid Finder. Then that's how you do it. And they're doing that so you can quickly get geared for the new game, which is good. Good. Or you can even go buy it and just do Upper Blackrock Spire and get a bunch of 550s. Another feature I will discuss, they did say all mounts will become ground mounts. What I mean by that is you can now ride any flying mount on the ground apparently, because in the new game they will not allow flying. It's going to be all ground mounts. So apparently there may not be a flying mount thing for Draenor, and that is why they're making it that way. So that way you can ride any of your mounts on the ground. Now let's just take some honorable mentions here. Take a look at some people's redone forms. Oh yeah, animations are redone. A bit smoothed out. Kind of cool. Looking nice. One having fun in their choppers. Cool looking Taran guy. The wolf model, there is a new wolf model. There are some new ogre models. I won't be able to show you those. They've redone quite a few models for the new game in preparation. But as you can clearly see, there are all kinds of new features going on here. If I've missed any, I'm really sorry. I've done all that I can think of at the moment. Oh yeah, quick thing, along with if you do participate, you do get a feat of strength for having the death wheel and for participating in the thing. The Iron Invasion. There you go. Is a feat of strength if you're into the feats of strength, but yes. Anyway, if I missed any, I am very sorry. I will also put a link to the official patch notes for 6.0.2. I hope that is what we're on, because I'm pretty sure that's what I've been saying this whole time. 6.0.2. And yes, and the patch is called the Iron Invasion. I will put a link to the patch notes in the description so you can get a list of all of those, just to make sure I didn't miss any, because I know there are some I did not hit on directly. There are a bunch of changes, but I was just going over the ones that are physically viewable. And yeah. So those are the ones I could remember and show you straight up. There are going to be a bunch more you can check out in the patch notes, information wise on class changes and all that, you know, all that good jazz everyone likes to hear about. All the classes have been balanced, so on and so forth. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching this slightly extended video. I'm going to start shortening my videos down, hopefully to 15 minutes, to make it easier for you guys to watch. If you like the 30-minute videos, please leave a comment and I will possibly just keep them going. Even one comment, because that seems what I've been getting recently. Might do it, but yeah, I'm thinking about shortening them to 15 minutes. Let me know what you think about that, and let me know what you think about World of Warcraft gameplay. If you like WoW gameplay, I'd be happy to do it. I can definitely do some lore. I love the lore. I know the lore like the back of my hand, just about. I can do a lot of lore for you guys. I can do some gameplay, some raid runs, anything you want to see WoW-wise. Let me know, and I'll start doing some WoW stuff. If you want a level 1 to 90 playthrough, that will not happen. Sorry, but I am not dedicated enough to do that again, because I hate leveling. Which is kind of ironic, so I'm 90, but... Anyways, thank you for watching. Drop a comment. Leave a comment. Gosh, I'm getting my things all backwards now. It is 2 in the morning. Bear with me. Leave a comment if you have anything to say, or anything I've asked you to comment about. Please leave a comment about that. Drop a like if you don't mind. It really helps me a lot, and I appreciate it. And lets me know you guys watch and enjoy these videos. And as always, subscribe to SGN to keep up with what's going on here. I will have some more World of Warcraft in the future, hopefully, if you guys enjoyed this. More gameplays in general. Hopefully get back on the horse, do some more stuff, get some things going here on the channel. And yeah. But as always, I will see you in the next video. And yeah, please leave some comments on stuff so I can get a heads up what I should start doing. I am kind of limited, tight on money, so I can't really buy new games, but yeah. You'll probably start seeing some more World of Warcraft in the future. I may just do some just for the fun of it, lore-wise and stuff, but yeah. Prolonging this on as usual. I will see you guys in the next video.